Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP, and it's Rob. Collins in at the point. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling, the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The three. Halliburton misses. MP outside. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that's good. Furphy.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy. What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Furphy. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And the Pacers are aptly named, Doris. They are looking to get out and run.
Oh, BA, this is a fun basketball style to watch. Very up-tempo, pass first, a lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. They have the depth to wear out their opponent. And if you listen to the guys who play against them, what they admire most is their consistent commitment to this identity. They are locked in on who they are and how they win.
Now here's MP. He played a great game against San Antonio.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Furphy. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. To the paint, to halt the run, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And here's Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 10. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Milwaukee. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Topping out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Jackson. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And that one's good. Nesmith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, anywhere below the free throw line, Aaron Nesmith is going to knock it in. That's a quality look.
You know, just watching him, Aaron Nesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have, Doris.
Exactly right, PA, and there's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix it up with a level of physicality that is special. But maybe the most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love.
Toppin outside. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. MP high post. Back to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. MP no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
The Bucks leading by 10. Trent outside. On the wing, MP. From downtown, MP buries the triple.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Siakam, it's hauled in by Rollins. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. From deep, MP. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Robinson, he's checked in for Jackson. Furphy comes in for Siakam. Matherin's checked in for Nesmith. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. Here's Halliburton. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. 40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mathurin. For 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Mathurin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. MP outside. From the arc. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Halliburton looking over the floor. On the wing, Mathurin. Again, Indiana.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hi, everybody. When I look at Milwaukee, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's MP, and it's Rollins, and at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through Basketball Without Borders.
The first one falls, and one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, B.A., because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Here's Robinson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sent it back.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back to you guys.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Halliburton outside. Here's Murphy. Three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to MP. And And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Kuzma. Here's MP. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Siakam. Screen by Robinson from outside the arc. Siakam, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Haliburton. Can they get it? Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. MP shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Furphy, covered by MP. Here's Robinson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Nurkic is checked in for Turner. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Rollins. Then for Indiana, Jackson, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Furphy.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
MP looking around. There's the triple. And it's good! He hits another one!
And he's into the 40s scoring-wise. Very familiar territory for him.
We've seen him do this a lot. He's almost into the top 5 on the all-time 40-point game list. Three-pointer, Haliburton gets the 3 to fall. Haliburton's got 8 points.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Haliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
And here's MP from outside. That shot off the mark. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Haliburton right side. Toppin outside. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Toppin's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
And that one drops for him.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
To the middle. Outside Mathurin. Three-pointer. Haliburton for 3. No luck on that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Back to the game after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this.
Making a change here. MP's checked in. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Robinson, he's checked in for Jackson. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Toppin. Furphy's checked in for Nesmith. And Tyrese Haliburton subbed in for McConnell. On the court for the Pacers. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Then it's Haliburton. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Furphy in at the 2. And that's good. Furphy.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
From deep, MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 49 in the game.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Robinson passes to Siakam. Now here's Haliburton. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP drives in from 11 feet away. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Indiana's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Furphy. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Furphy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is a bit redundant, but that's a nice pass by Halliburton. This guy knows how to run the show, folks.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Halliburton outside. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. MP outside. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 58.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
At the shooting guard position, standing 6'8".
Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Sohan is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. Good work defensively by Turner. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And here's MP for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Reeves with the screen for Doncic. And again, no good by the Lakers. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Pacers. MP, that's for two. Kessler with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The tray, and it's Luka Doncic with the three.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Lets it go from deep, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Reeves gets the bucket.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. MP, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball. So MP's got 5 points so far. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Sohan with the screen. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for
just over 2.5 minutes play. Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He ended up with 58 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Lakers. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's MP, and some very quick points for him on that possession. 10 points for him.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Bucks with some changes. Trent comes in for MP. And McCollum subbed in for Rollins. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Williams, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Vanderbilt comes in for Sohan. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Connect. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reed. Now here's McCollum. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Trent. Jacks up a three. He can't get it to go. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls in Chicago. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. The 11-footer. Rebound by Williams. Lakers trail by 4. And here's Doncic. He's got 6. Vanderbilt a screen on McCollum. And here's Doncic from the arc. Kept alive.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks ahead leading by just 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Gary Trent is out there with McCollum. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Prince. And it's Nurkic in at the center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. 4 on the clock. Here's Connect. And the layup's good off the glass. And that ties it up.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Pass to Trent. Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smart finds Connect. Williams a screen on Trent. The 3. And Connect gets it to go.
And you have to run Connect off his spot. He's very comfortable in the corner.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Lakers trail by 3. To the left wing, there's LaRavia, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Connect with a wide open look. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. GA, you hear about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for the Lakers, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Delano Banton. Here's Connect. 5 points in the game. Reeves against Kuzma. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 3. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Kessler.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And it's Connect in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Connect's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers. On the wing, MP. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. Oh, Reeves in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Turner's checked in for Portis. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Dalton Connect. .112 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. The 3 for Doncic. A rebound by the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And here's Reeves outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the bucket from MP.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Down by 12. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Here's MP. Pass to Turner. Here's MP. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Doncic looking it over. Beyond the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. MP has been leading the charge for Milwaukee. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Oh, man, when you can't defend the three, it's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. This is what happens when you don't. And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. Looking at the East, MP.
Not shocking to see him take home the prize. His determination on the floor, it's been second to none, Shaq.
Yeah, and the effect he has on the team makes everyone around him better. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Connect out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Reeves against MP. At the elbow, Doncic. Pass to Sohan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Hands it from downtown.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Reeves with it, covered by MP. It's Connect on the wing. Collins against Doncic. Kessler passes to Sohan. They get it back. Bucks leading by 17. MP left side. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Connect on the wing. From deep, Reeves. Great positioning on the putback.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Milwaukee's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Lakers trail by 21. Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. To the right side. Here's Sohan. No good with the triple.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. MP's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Out to the wing. Doncic outside. In the corner, it's Kessler. MP against Reeves. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Steps back. From 13. MP, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Robert Williams is checked in for Walker Kessler. Vanderbilt comes in for Sohan. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Dalton Knecht. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. And here is Doncic. Following the three-pointer by MP. LaRavia passes to Williams. Here's Smart. Misses off the right iron.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Trent passes to Turner. MP up top. Shoots. Good. He hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. To the inside. In the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Bucks leading by 23. On the wing, MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Smart dishes to Doncic. The three ball. Rollins grabs the board. MP outside. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 58.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks having no problems. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going. And bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
MP's checked in for Torian. Another one goes. Incredible.
And there aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a whole new level. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Pass to Sohan. There's the pick. Puts up a three. Rebound, Milwaukee. MP deciding where to go with it. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Here's Reeves. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Clearly a foul.
First one falls for him.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. Now, here's Doncic. There's 39 seconds left in the game. To stop the drought, drills the three-pointer.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
MP outside. Connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. The 3 for Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And here's MP for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler.
Substitution for your Bucks. Jackson. Kevin Porter Jr.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won.
Oh, there he is. Look at him. Hiding from his own show.
Yep. Nope. Hiding from everybody. I just was taking a power nap.
I thought you usually nap around noon.
Oh, yeah. No, I usually do. I mean, this was a power nap on top of my nap.
Feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sometimes I just need an extra nap before a big game like this.
What's up, MP?
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA. Here we go. It's game one of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final three in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the one, with White by his side at the two. Booz Ellis out there with Jalen Smith, and it's Dosunmu in at the three. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Smith with a screen on Kuzma. Shot clock at 5, and out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. MP looking around. Lets it go from deep. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Greg.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 6.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Pass to Dosunmu to stop the run. And again, no good by Chicago.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 9 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Bucks, number 1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Down low. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Picked by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Giddey missing. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 20-5 run. Pass to MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 20.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Giddey passes to White. Shoots from 12. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
MP outside, and he lobs it up top. Ooh, stolen by Smith. White against MP. White, the pass to Giddey. Dosunmu outside. White with a screen on MP. Dosunmu can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 17. Pass to MP. Turner, a screen on White. And here's MP from outside. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Oh, stolen by Turner. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. The Bucks on top. Changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Nurkic. MP comes in for Porter Jr. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Rollins. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. MP is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Bulls trail by 15. Here's Peeler. There's the screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And here's MP from outside. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. Back to Giddey. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bulls trail by 17. Ivy outside. Here's Giddey. Fires from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Giddey. And he lobs it up to the rim. The steal. Inside. Chicago passing it around. Back to Ivy. Over Trent. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
1:11 left to play in the half. Launches it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 19. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. MP, number 1.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
50 seconds left in the first half. A nice shot by Ivy.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
MP left side. Rebound by the Bulls. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. White against MP. The 3 is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds now. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as...
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Milwaukee Bucks. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Who's Ellis out there with Dosunmu, and it's Smith in at the 5 spot. Sends it home from 3-point land. MP's got 39.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back over to you guys.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's MP. Oh, another one falls.
Some guys make the game look easy. He's at 40 points yet again.
And now he owns the 5th most career 40-point games. The Bulls trail by 18. Outside Giddey. McCollum with a steal.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
MP against White. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Smith finds White. Looking to end the run. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And there's McCollum on the assist by MP. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Left side, Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 6.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Dosunmu on the wing. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And here's MP from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. White can't hit.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
A nice shot by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Milwaukee making some changes. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Turner. Trent comes in for Kuzma. And it's Rollins in for C.J. McCollum. Okoro is checked in for Chicago. Ivy outside. 6 to shoot. Over Trent. Ivy's shot is off.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 58.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And the basket by MP.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Chicago's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. White can't hit.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot. You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Ivy. The 3 on target from range. Ivy's got 12 points in the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Ivy. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. He put up a jaw-dropping number. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They've got Gary Trent. Jusuf Nurkic is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's MP, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the basket by MP.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Launches a three. White missing again.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Trent, the pass to MP. 14 feet away. Hits yet again. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Giddey. Pass to Smith. Dosunmu for three. Hits the trifecta.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Smith finds Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. And again, unable to change momentum here. On the wing, MP. Giddey defends. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Trent.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
White looking it over. So this one belongs to the Bucks. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win on...
All right, MP. Your body's still, quote-unquote, shut down in a good way, or you feeling that ankle yet?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Got the win.
Yeah, and you outplayed a great player in your position, too?
Facts.
Okay. Now, I know when it comes first, but, you know, we're doing this series on proving you're the best player in your position. Let's hear about it.
Okay, well, I know this topic might rub some people the wrong way, but being a pro athlete is about more than just winning or losing. That's the baseline. But we work hard, and we want to be the best at what we do. Too many guys feel like they're not supposed to say that, but it's true. We're showmen. We're out here, we're just trying to shine.